The coming, the young shoots spring forth, seeking sunshine, care, and love. Will our world take the new generation with all its hopes, aspirations, dreams, concerns, and nurture the tender shoots? My passion is youth, because I see them as a key to the future. Actually, they hold the key to the future.
I feel a desire to walk a path that is deeper, more profound, more meaningful, to be aware of things that are much broader than myself, to give in ways that are much broader than myself. My name is Pereira. I have worked as a social entrepreneur since a young age, in my teens. I led an initiative to create a new financial institution in Canada to finance everything from arts organizations to wind farms to community centers. I feel like there's a gap that has happened between the world of social entrepreneurship and the world of movements that really do make the world a better place. It would be amazing to see businesses created, social enterprises created, which are about creating value, but also pursuing values, and seeing that become the true model that we use for the creation of jobs for people, but jobs that they actually feel happy with, where they feel like it's actually integrated with the communities that they live in.
When I work with youth, I notice that youth always cross barriers, cultural barriers, specifically. My name is Nimah, Nawwab. I'm from Saudi Arabia, from Mecca. I'm a poet and a writer. I work on youth empowerment and women's empowerment. Recently we had an exercise where youth were asked to imagine what it would be like in the year 2020 in Saudi Arabia, basically in terms of change. So they came up with wonderful ideas, animating Arabic books, building libraries. Environment is a big issue. Clean fuels, clean environment, global warming.
We face challenges ranging from water scarcity to complicated geopolitics to the broader climate change issue, food security. Against this challenge, a question is placed to us as a species: what kind of world do we want to live in together?
Wearing colored scarves or showing my face has been a challenge. A few years ago, it was very difficult. I was one of the first to be photographed in our publications in Saudi Arabia. I'm an artist, I'm a photographer and a poet, and I love colors, so this is, it's just the personality, basically. It's the identity issue.
So for me, it's about seeing us investing really, really significantly in making water technology, water piping available to people that are living in India and in Africa, so that water is not wasted. Technology sharing, seek to empower people, trust people to learn and to know about complex issues ranging from foreign policy to energy policy, ranging from creating new rituals for people.
Globalization in terms of women's development and progression is that we can connect women across the world with lessons learned, basically. This happened in Morocco, this happened in Tunisia, this happened in Saudi Arabia. When you think about it as a network, you have a lady here and a lady there, and she's talking about child marriages, and this one's talking about child marriages, and how they being perceived in the two countries, and how they're being resolved.
The great movements of before, the civil rights movement in the US, Gandhi's Congress movement in India, and in many ways the ANC in South Africa, for them there was a moral code, there was a vision of society, there was a spiritual undercurrent that existed in their work that was absolutely fundamental. We need to refresh this part of our work to make social change.
Globalization and modernization are almost synonymous. For the newer generation, it will be maybe another word that they will use. Not the word that we're using, not globalization. Maybe it'll be more encompassing. Maybe it's galaxization. Maybe it's the galaxies and the stars, you know?